Today, the Rushmore is... I don't really know how to say this, so I think I would say it as favorite snacks as a kid. So,
got it.
Your top 4 snacks as a kid, it could be a candy, it could be a cookie, a cracker, a microwavable thing, an oven-made thing, pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. You know what I'm talking about? When pizza's on a bagel.
Oh.
You can eat pizza anytime. Bagel
bites.
Man,
all right.
Alive.
Yeah.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Bagel bites. Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Hello, America. Hello, world. Hello, Cooley.
Hello, JT. Hey, Butts County.
Hey, Boogerville, or what is it, Booger Hole? Booger Hole, West Virginia. So epic.
Yeah.
Here we go. Nope. There we go. Wow. I forgot that we had that tune in our repertoire.
Mm-hmm.
For those who aren't familiar with that song, we wrote that song.
We did.
And I don't remember why. Did we just want to have an epic song and we just did it?
Yeah, I think that opening with the globe.
Yeah.
Or the world, anyway.
Which I used for the Alex file this past episode.
Right, yeah. I kind of like that, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's what inspired it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I wanted to welcome everyone to the show. My name is JT.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Cooley.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my name is Jeremy.
Right.
And your name is Bartholomew.
Right.
But most people call you Nathan.
Yeah. It's easier.
And some people call you Cooley.
Yep.
But for the podcast's sake, I'm JT. This is Cooley.
Mm-hmm.
And we are a weekly podcast, YouTube channel. Sometimes do crazy music covers.
Sometimes.
Do
when we're in the mood.
Improv, sketch comedy.
Yep.
Reaction videos.
Yep.
And I'd like to address something for the listeners that have been listening for a while.
Go ahead, dress them.
Starting today is episode 70, which is insane.
Yeah.
30 away from 100.
Yeah.
130 away from 200.
Wow.
230 away from...
My head is going to explode.
Insane. No,
like
we have made a logistical choice to start putting our original songs only.
Yes.
Except for like clip references and stuff like if we say something and we can put like an 8-second clip in, of course we want to do that. But we used to intro the show with a song that was like the vinyl behind us.
Yes.
Still going to do vinyls behind us, but we're going to do our own music because
vinyls are a thing.
YouTube will ding us with the copyright claim, and once we get monetized and start making money, we will not be able to make money on any of our videos that have a copyright claim on.
Right.
So today, episode 70, we've decided from here on out,
from henceforth,
it's going to be original music only from the Twerk Ethic Show.
Yep.
And we're not joining a what do they call that? Royalty-free
cult.
Site.
Oh.
We're also not joining a cult.
No.
We're not joining a royalty-free, thing and getting other people's music.
Yeah. No, screw that.
Every piece of music you hear on here that is not like a clearly obvious popular song.
Yeah.
Will be written by us.
Right.
It will be a little bit more work, but
yeah,
I think it will be worth it. What do you think?
We could totally do it. And Yeah. And we also have a lot of friends who are musicians and
That
who
is
are
true.
very, very good.
Yes.
So if we need help, we can ask them too.
Yeah. And some of them are better than us.
Yeah.
We know some really good musicians.
Mm-hmm.
You probably know more than me, but I still know some too.
Yeah, for sure.
But I've been waiting to make this change. You know this. I've been telling you, hey man, after a while, we got to stop like getting the copyright claims.
True. Yeah, we have been
But I
talking about that.
loved being able to pick a song every week. That was like really, really cool.
Yeah.
And I know that my brother-in-law, Joe,
Mm-hmm.
he liked this a lot, this part of the show. So that kind of saddens me that, we won't be able to do that. But
Right.
I promise you're going to like our songs.
Yeah.
I think so. And
You're going to like the way we sound. We guarantee it.
I also hope you don't stop listening because we did this. I promise you,
Yeah.
there's a strategic monetary reason
Yeah.
why we have chosen not to do the songs anymore.
Right.
Right?
Exactly. And we don't get paid to do this yet. But we will.
And that's also one of our songs.
With your help and the right, just click the subscription button and like and all that stuff.
So, like, obviously, we've talked about this a lot, but these are our originals. I personally didn't play on them, but you did. Also, Rudy.
Yeah.
And Jared.
Yep.
Is there someone else that was on that? Jared, you, Rudy.
I think Jared pretty much covered
Okay.
the rest of the
So
stuff.
it's the one we just played. It's
Yeah.
this one. I never noticed that bass line. Way to go, Jared.
Right?
Also original.
And the Jared we're talking about is Prisbis.
Prisbis.
Yeah.
But Jared Poff is also a great bass player.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Jared Poff.
Hey, Jared Puff.
He will probably help us write some of these tunes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We also have the Rushmore theme, which we'll play today.
He better.
We have the This Day in History
Mhm.
theme that we also wrote.
Yes.
We
Rocking.
Yeah. We have the weekly check-in with you. The
Yeah.
literal only reason that you lost weight was that song.
Right. Exactly. Don't play it this week, by the way.
Okay. We're going to play that next week. You went and bought
That's fair.
You went and bought groceries this week.
I did.
So next week, flying
Yeah,
colors.
yeah. Oh, last week was a show. Doing the
So it's not the week. It's not the week.
censored.
It's not the weekly check-in. It's the bi-weekly check-in.
Right. Exactly.
The Alex files that we do. Alex Morrison sponsors the show.
Yes.
We also wrote that. I don't know if you can call that a song, but it's a theme.
It's something. It's something.
It's something.
It's definitely a theme.
There are sounds that are royalty free that are not songs that we will use, like this laugh track. Right. The rip
Right.
shot.
Mhm.
I was supposed to. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to put the Price is Right thing back.
Got
on
it.
there. And then we also have the applause. Of course,
Yeah.
that's not us doing the applause.
Right.
Um.
Yeah, there's not 200 of us.
Yeah. Now, I will say, again, if we are doing a bit and it makes sense for you to pull up a song or a sound or a video or
Yeah.
whatever, we have this Bluetooth adapter that
Yep.
we will adapt. So I'm spent too much time. I just wanted to make sure everyone knew that, like, we're aware that some of you really liked the music intros. We did as well. But YouTube is like,
Yeah.
go ahead, keep going. We're not going to pay you.
Yeah.
And, we would like to get paid someday.
Sure.
What I do want to say
Yeah.
is the next part is a little bit related. I haven't talked to you about this,
Okay.
but on this Saturday,
Mhm.
a long time ago, I think it's 1824.
Okay.
But this Saturday, which is May 7th, not when this airs. So
No.
we're clearly we're recording this
Right.
early.
Because tomorrow's
So
May
I
the
guess
4th.
I guess what I'll say,
May
what's
the 4th
that?
be with you.
That's right. Yeah.
Tomorrow, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's the 3rd.
So as you're hearing this, it would have been this past Saturday,
Yeah.
May 7th.
It's already happened.
Mr. Beethoven. Remember him?
Oh,
The dog.
I do remember
the
him.
dog in the 90s.
He's my
movie?
next door neighbor.
The dog. Wait, what? Your next door neighbor is Beethoven?
I do remember him. Yes, 1824.
Wait, is your next door neighbor Beethoven?
No,
Oh,
at least I don't think so.
you don't know for sure.
No, so not the dog,
Not the dog.
the actual Beethoven.
The actual music genius.
Yeah.
1824, May 7th.
Uh-huh.
He debuted the Ninth Symphony.
Mm.
And here's some stuff I didn't know. Actually, I think you might know some of this, and you also might know all of this. But I only knew
Well, I
some
don't know
of
about that.
I
Yeah.
only knew some of this, and
Okay.
it was amazing. So I knew. Did you know he was deaf?
I did.
Okay, I figured you would know that part.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I kind of always assumed like he was like kind of deaf, not all the way deaf, or he was deaf later in his musical career, composing career.
Yeah.
Dude, he was like he lost his hearing, and then he wrote the Fifth Symphony, and then he wrote Moonlight. Is it Moonlight Sonata?
Mhm.
And then he wrote the Ninth Symphony. The dude couldn't hear.
What?
And so I actually went back and listened to the Ninth Symphony, and
Yeah.
it is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm
It's
like,
amazing.
How can you in 1824 have? I actually think he wrote it a few years before that, but
Hmm.
how can you do that?
Yeah.
How can you write that and not hear it? And the sad part is, he never even got to hear it.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
True.
they were talking about how like that particular song changed the face of music
Yeah.
forever.
The Ninth Symphony?
Yeah,
Oh.
just forever because of like the melodies that
yeah.
he was, it was just
It is
crazy.
massive.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And there's like this call and response thing. Like
Yeah.
this composer I saw or was listening to on this podcast,
Uh-huh.
he was like talking. He also wrote Beethoven's biography,
Oh, okay.
but he was talking about like, and he was like showing the music while he was doing it. But it was like these parts were talking to each other. So it'd be like this like super light, bright melody.
Okay.
But then there would be like this darker response, almost saying, nope, that's not it.
Yeah.
And then there'd be another bright part.
Yeah.
And then there would be another dark part saying, nope, still not it.
Mhm.
And then finally, the bass parts,
Yeah.
they start doing the melody. Do you know what can you think of the melody
For the Ninth Symphony?
for the Ninth Symphony?
Oh, my gosh. The Fifth, yeah, absolutely. But not the Ninth. Ninth is so complex.
Look up the Ninth and play it through here. That's what we'll do. So it's like they're saying this is what you should do.
Yeah.
This part gets so big.
Yeah.
Eine schöne Götterfunken, Tochter aus Elysium. Deine Zauberbilder wieder, was die ohne strenge Kult.
Huge.
Regal.
Oh my God. All right, that's good. I'm kind of glad
Yeah.
that we played that because it just helps it helps us understand that if you could hear, that's great. That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
incredible. But to do that and write that and you could not hear,
Right.
what the heck? And so he
Ridiculous.
He also like conducted, like
Oh, okay.
even when he was deaf, he would just watch them and conduct because he couldn't play anymore.
Right.
I just didn't know all this stuff, dude. So I was wondering if you knew that.
Yeah. Well, I knew the deaf part, obviously. And then, I just knew that he started writing symphonies when he was or writing music anyway when he was a kid.
Yeah.
So it's just been his whole life.
Yeah.
So now I don't know, when did his deafness set in? Was it like later in life or do you know?
It's a good question. They said it on the podcast. I forgot. I think it was, probably maybe in his 20s or 30s. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know how long he lived, but
yeah.
I just didn't know that he wrote his best stuff after he was deaf. That's what was crazy.
Fifth Symphony is one of the most famous things you'll ever hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's, of course, the ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. And it's funny, too, like when they're talking about the high strings and they're disagreeing with the low set. Like the Fifth Symphony is filled with that, too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a conflict between one symphony.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yep. Well, I thought you thought,
awesome.
I don't know. I thought you think that was pretty cool because
Yeah.
you kind of got me into the symphonies in general.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it was a little bit later in life, but now I'm starting to really enjoy it.
Yeah. So I went with my parents and my late grandfather, and we went to Atlanta Symphony. This is when we were living in Atlantic Station. He's the one who got me into orchestral stuff. He was a huge Beethoven fan, Bach, all the big ones. He loved them all. And so I had him come down, watch the Atlanta Symphony do it, and they played the Beethoven's Piano Concerto No. 4. But before that, they play this dude that was like kind of like modern guy, and like it was just like stuff that's just was like experimental stuff. It's kind of like what it was like. It was like a lot of it's just all over the place. But it was just it was very experimental. And then this dude comes out, sits down at the grand piano, 9.5 foot grand piano, by the way, and plays this. Just that part alone.
Yeah. Which is probably all we can put in the show.
Yeah. Even just like the first chord.
Yeah.
And I was like, done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
This beats everything I've just heard for the longest 12 minutes of my life. So, and then the bug just comes out and just goes, and he was like the consummate showman.
Yeah.
And he was playing to the crowd the whole thing. I mean, this song is almost 20 minutes long.
Wow.
So, and he just comes out and just fires away.
And it's like,
it was amazing.
We're about to do a Rushmore, but before that, I'll say sometimes I get really high on my own supply, and I think that I'm a good musician.
Yeah.
And I think in some corners I am, but then I hear stuff like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm way, way off. Like I could never write something like that.
Absolutely
but
not.
I will say, maybe in defense of myself, I will say, as I become a better musician in the past 10 years or so, I'm able to be taken aback by things I hear them do, where other people might hear what you just said and were like, what was so cool by that?
Right.
It's just a slow piano part.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you start really getting into that kind of music, the classical, the soundtrack type vibes, you start understanding a different rhythm that's not on a click track.
Sure.
It's like, one that's conducted, and you understand harmonies and all this stuff that I just started learning in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
To where I can hear an otherwise boring part.
Yeah.
And to me, it comes alive. It's just so like thoughtful and emotional, and I actually think classical music might be one of my favorite types of music now.
Yeah.
Like flat out.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing.
It's great.
I don't like the just boring, like there is boring classical music.
Sure.
But stuff like that, like
Mhm.
Beethoven
Yeah.
or even better, the movie soundtracks.
Yeah.
Like I text you today, I think you should listen to Wyatt Earp.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think you
that's
would,
right.
I think you would like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just wanted to talk about Beethoven.
All right.
The movie. Starring, you know who it stars? Because I don't remember.
I know his face, but I can't remember
I
his
know,
name.
right? He's got like a step-by-step vibe. You know what? Let's look him up. What you think?
Sure.
Charles Grodin.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, he is.
Of course.
Absolutely. So he was in Beethoven, Midnight Run. Remember that movie? Beethoven Second, The Heartbreak Kid, which I think is Meryl Streep.
Oh, okay.
He was in maybe not as many as I thought. The movie Dave. So I Married an Axe Murderer, Mike Myers.
Oh, nice.
So that was Beethoven, the composer.
Yep.
Not quite as good as Beethoven the movie. Not as revolutionary.
Close second.
All jokes aside, I actually really do like the Beethoven movie. I know I'm trashing it, but like
Oh, yeah.
it's just a nice family.
Well, the first one was great.
Nice family movie, yeah.
Sure.
So today though, I do have planned for us another Rushmore.
Sweet.
This is Beethoven.
He wrote this.
Yeah. Today, the Rushmore is. I don't really know how to say this, so I think I would say it as favorite snacks
Yeah.
as a kid. So,
Got it.
your top 4 snacks as a kid, it could be a candy, it could
Yeah.
be a cookie, a cracker, a microwavable thing,
Yeah.
an oven made thing, whatever. Remember, Rushmore is pretty subjective.
True.
So it's kind of like, what did you as a kid, what was like the thing that was available in your house?
Right.
Because there were some
That's true.
kids that might have better snacks because they had more money.
Yeah.
In your house as a kid,
Right.
what are the top 4 things that were your jam?
Yeah.
And then I think we should do honorable mentions. Because
Definitely.
There's so many.
First, I got to go to the run of the can.
So this is becoming a theme.
Yeah, I know. We mentioned number 1. I have to go.
Yeah. So could you remind us or remind the reviewers,
Mhm.
the viewers,
Yeah.
and the listeners how we do this numbers wise?
Oh, yeah. Top 4. I usually go first.
Yeah.
If there's not a guest here, they go first.
Yeah.
Except for Nick Hagelin,
The unprepared
who wasn't prepared.
helps to prepare,
Thanks for being on the show, though.
especially if you're building an entire mountain
Yeah.
called Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you'd like to think about that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But I start. It's 443322211. But before we get to the ones, honorable mentions,
yes, which is something new we started. I like
Yes.
that. I really like that.
and then we'll hit our number ones.
Yeah. Okay. Well, number 4, my friend. What would you say is your snack on your Rushmore
Mm.
as a kid? And by the way,
Hmm.
I should preface this.
Mhm.
What were those years? Like what
Oh, yeah.
nostalgia wise? What era are we talking about?
Well, this was definitely 80s because I got this from the movie E.T.
Reese's Pieces.
And that's Reese's Pieces.
Oh man! Now see, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So was Reese's Pieces? Was that actually like a very popular candy in the 80s?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because of E.T.
Interesting. Like he put it on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, because the story goes that M&M's, or they wanted to do M&M's, but M&M's didn't want to do the movie.
Yeah. Okay.
So they were like, no, we're good. And then Reese was like, we'll do it. And they became
And look at them.
really, really famous.
Dang, man. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, dude.
Mhm. So that and when I go to the movies,
That's
that's
what you
pretty
get.
much what I get.
Well, I'll tell you what I get in the movies, which is not in my Rushmore at all.
Yeah.
Not even in my honorable mentions. I always get the Butterfinger bites.
Those are good too.
God, those are good. And then you feel like you're literally going to die after you eat a whole box.
True.
Because I'd eat the whole box.
It's a big box.
You know?
Yep.
But anyway, cool, man. I like that.
Also cost you $11.
My number 4.
Yep.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. You know what I'm talking about? When pizza's on a bagel,
Oh,
you can eat pizza anytime. Bagel
bites.
Man,
All right.
alive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
I would actually, I loved them. And we didn't get them that much,
Yeah.
but I loved them so much. Oh
Yep.
my gosh. And then that commercial always cracked me up.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find it. I'm sure I could.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Bagel Bites. Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Anyway, it's my number 4.
I like it.
So you, number 3,
My number 3,
what you got?
Lance crackers.
Wow.
Mhm.
What kind?
It was either peanut butter with orange crackers, or it was nip cheese on cheese.
Ah. I think for us growing up, we had several different Lance crackers. We had the cheese crackers,
Yeah.
which might be, is that their standard? Just the orange?
Yeah, the peanut butter one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Um,
that's the gold standard.
But then there's the peanut butter one that has the circle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We love that one. And
there
then
was
there
a-
was like a
Ritz, I think.
chive, sour cream and chive
Oh,
or
yeah.
something like that. Maybe that's what it was. I don't
Yeah.
know. But we used to tear that up.
Maybe that was the nip. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
But those are great.
Yeah.
I used to tear them up.
All of them.
Nice. But I feel like that might
Tear them up.
That might be an age gap though, because like my dad loved that. But
Yeah.
like I probably, if it wasn't for my dad, I'm not sure we would have had them.
Oh, I gotcha.
That and cream horns. You remember cream horns? It's like a croissant, but like in the middle is like cream.
I don't
like,
know if I ever
it's
had
like
those.
a cylinder. Like,
Huh.
oh my gosh, he used to love those things.
Really?
Mm.
All
And I did too, obviously.
right. Yeah.
So, what? My number 3.
Yeah.
My number 3, Dunkaroos.
Oh man. I forgot about those.
Those jokers.
What'd you dunk them in? What was it?
Well, you had the white frosting.
Yeah.
So, like,
oh yeah.
It was like one pack,
Uh huh.
and then it was kind of like anyway. So there was like 2 different containers, but it was one package, and you take one side off, and it was the cookies, and then you take the other side off,
Yeah.
and it was the like vanilla frosting. And so
Oh,
you would
okay.
dip that into the. Oh my gosh,
Mhm.
loved Dunkaroos,
Yeah.
loved them.
I
So-
feel you. All right.
It's my number 3.
I like that one.
We at number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Number 2, fruit roll up.
Fruit roll up. I bet you Sarah Carter would put that on her list.
Oh yeah,
Might even be number 1.
dude. As soon as my parents bought a box, they'd be gone the first day. Me and my brother just tear into them.
They're so good.
Yeah,
They're so
it was
good.
amazing.
That's a good
And
one.
we thought it was healthy because it had just had fruit
I
in
would
the title.
I would imagine every kid probably had fruit roll ups.
Probably, I would think so.
They were very popular. Nice. Okay.
That was a good one.
I like that one. All right. Now
Number 2.
2. Yeah. Number 2. Similar to Dunkaroos,
Yeah.
frosted animal crackers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say mini wheats.
No. Do you know what I'm talking about? The animal crackers.
Oh
that they
yeah,
had like
with the pink frosting.
yes, the pink frost.
Get out of here.
I would eat a whole box
Yeah,
with some grape
so
Kool-Aid.
good.
Which I eat everything with grape Kool-Aid. I probably should have put grape Kool-Aid
Right.
on here, but
Yeah.
man, I used to tear up those frosted animal crackers, man.
Dude, they were so. I totally forgot about them too.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They were great.
All right, so now let's do honorable mentions.
All right.
And why don't you start?
Okay. I'm just gonna give you one by one.
Yeah.
I got 6 of them.
16.
No, 5 of them.
All right,
No,
go
6
for
of them. Pixie sticks.
Wow.
Mhm.
That is a very random one, but I
Yeah.
liked them.
Oh man, go to the Carowinds in Charlotte. by the big ones.
Yeah.
2 feet long. Fruit gushers.
Oh my gosh, I love fruit gushers.
So good.
Love them.
Yep. And a couple of candies. Whatchamacallits.
Love whatchamacallit.
Snickers.
Love it.
Jello pudding pops.
You know what else we should do one day is probably candy bars.
Oh yeah,
That'd be a
for
good
sure.
one. But go ahead.
And my last one, push pops.
Like a sucker push pop?
No,
Or are you talking about
like ice cream.
So that's on my honorable mention as well.
Yeah.
But I know it as something different. So I'm kind of wondering if it's the same thing.
Okay.
Mine are the Flintstone push up.
Oh yeah.
That's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep. I mean, there was generic ones which I mostly had, but Flintstones had them too.
Yeah. I remember the Flintstone push ups. That was a huge hit.
It was orange, right?
Mm-hmm.
Orange.
And then
Yeah.
also the what do you call that? The Walmart had most of them, but they were like the popsicles that were in tubes. It's like
Mhm.
cool. You know what I'm talking about?
The popsicles?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what they're called.
Like icy pops or
Yeah,
something like that.
Between those and the push ups, man, that was
Yeah.
whew,
With icy
buddy.
pops at the end, you had all the juice.
That's
running down
right.
the bottom.
Yeah, that's right.
Those are
All
good
right.
too. That's
So
probably another honorable mention too.
here are my honorable mentions. I think I have 4.
All right.
Fruit by the foot was
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid Burst.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking about? The twist top. Push ups
Mhm.
was on there. Actually, I have 5.
Okay.
This is kind of an adult snack,
Okay.
but oatmeal cream pies.
Oh, dude.
I used to tear that crap up. Actually, all those little Debbie things.
Little
like
Debbie's.
Star Crunch,
Yeah.
Cosmic Brownies.
Which Star
Yeah.
Crunch I hate now.
Okay.
But-
I think I would still like it.
As a kid though,
Did you like the
2 at a time.
Cosmic Brownie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With the sprinkles on top.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
My other one I just thought of,
Uh,
Cowtails.
oh yeah.
You usually
Never
get them
big into those, but
Oh,
I did have them. Yeah.
Loved them.
Yep.
All right, so it's time for number 1.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh my gosh. Am I even ready for this? Yeah, I'm ready for this.
number 1.
And still near and dear to my heart today, Doritos.
Nice. 3D Doritos?
No.
Okay.
Just regular Doritos.
Do you like just the original or do you like Cool Ranch?
I like them both.
Me
But
too, man.
I think
like
I've
the
had
original.
the original more.
I also like the spicy one.
Mhm.
But the
Dude, anything Dorito, man. I'm down.
I guess the original is just nacho cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's also not my cheese. But I do love Doritos.
Yeah.
And I do love Cool Ranch Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could put one above the other though.
I got you.
But I used to eat them.
Nacho cheese is probably a little ahead of Cool Ranch.
It's another thing we could do is chips.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm a huge
a chip connoisseur.
huge bag of chips.
All right. I guess it's time for my number 1.
Uh-oh.
And there was no doubt on this one.
Yeah.
This one's way up the chart.
All right.
So much up the chart that I still eat them today and still feel like a kid.
Right?
Pizza Lunchables. And I eat them as cold as they can be.
Yeah.
I don't even heat them up.
Wow. Just go right for the jugular.
Wish I had Lunchables in front of me right now. I still will go as a full grown man and go get me pizza Lunchables and eat them.
Why not?
I love them.
Why not?
They're my number one of all time kid snack.
That's a good number one.
I think so.
And you still like them.
I still like them.
Me with Doritos too. That's why they're number one.
That's why they're number one.
There we go.
Number one.
It's the best Rushmore ever.
They're number one. Ready?
Yeah.
They're number one. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude, that was a pretty cool one.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do like that one.
We kind of thought of it before we started filming, but it didn't take us that long.
Oh, no.
It's right on the theme of
the old Rolodex.
You know, we're all about nostalgia.
Yeah.
And
we're all about food too.
We're all about food. And if we're going to get fat, let's feel nostalgic about it. Right?
Yes.
Otherwise,
in that case, I'm full of nostalgia.
No, you're not, because you've lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. So far,
I love it.
Now I have COVID.
Yeah.